Hit me with that lights, camera action. Vibe catching eyes like an Aston. Smooth as the Bachelor. Giving y'all the news with the freshness. Live from the couch, we address it. Culture know our guest beat. Flowing on the ocean like a jet ski. Separate circle, gotta bring your best for the best beat. And dress to impress on the tube like the ESPYs. Channel 50 where you catch it. For real, this the vibe, dog. This the vibe, dog. This the vibe, this the vibe, this the vibe, dog. Say this the vibe, dog. This the vibe, dog.
Hey everyone, I'm Lauren.
And I'm Jocelyn, and welcome to a special episode. We are currently at Minton Hall, and we plan on paying Temple University's Black Student Union a visit.
Tonight they will be hosting an open mic night where we'll see Black artists from all backgrounds perform.
We are really excited to see what's in store, so sit back, relax, and come vibe with us.
Talk to all y'all tonight. To my mic, y'all safely. And so we're gonna play some music for y'all. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Behind every song, every lyric, and artist, there is a story.
This is The Vibe, and welcome to Hip Hop History. Now, you can't talk about hip hop history without learning about the origins of the music genre. So, today we're going to give you the rundown.
Hip-hop started way back in the 1970s, deep within the suburbs of the Bronx in New York City. The city had experienced recession and gentrification. The effects of the post-industrial decline, constant political discourse, and the rapid economic crisis had damaged the city. Not too long after the construction of the Cross Bronx Expressway, a lot of the white middle-class residents left the city in favor of moving to the suburbs, escaping the economic crisis. Many businesses closed, and New York City buildings quickly became abandoned.
This left the neighborhoods of predominantly Black Americans in a declining environment with a lack of entertainment. So the residents of these neighborhoods decided to make their own entertainment by hosting block parties. There were two different types of music artists who were in charge of music at these parties. Disc jockeys or DJs played the beats, and the master of ceremonies, or the MCs, would spit the rhymes.
The reason why old school hip-hop sounds different compared to modern rap is because of a man who is often regarded as the founding father of hip-hop, DJ Kool Herc. He was born and raised in Jamaica before moving to America when he turned 12. And in 1973, DJ Kool Herc introduced the breakbeat technique during his back-to-school jam. The breakbeat is actually a mixing practice that adapted from Jamaican dub music. By using turntables, DJ Kool Herc would play 2 copies of the same record, then switch between them. This was called a break. He also implemented different music genres such as funk and soul into his songs, which gave them an extra flair.
The breaks in his music were often the most anticipated part during a party. When a break began, people would gather around a piece of flat cardboard. Then a dancer would go into the center to perform their moves. This was eventually called breakdancing. Since these performers usually happened during the break of a song, those who were brave enough to step in the cardboard were dubbed as break boys and break girls. Eventually, this was shortened to b-boys and b-girls. Despite the rapid growth of hip-hop and hip-hop culture, it is still considered an underground subculture. But all of that changed in 1979.
And this year, a rapping trio called the Sugar Hill Gang released a song named Rapper's Delight. It quickly turned into a massive success, which skyrocketed hip-hop into the mainstream light. It even began to take over the film industry with commercial hip-hop films such as Wild Style and Crush Groove, released in the early 1980s.
The music production and hip-hop industry also had a major digital improvement during this time. Not only did synthesizers, sample, and drum technologies improve in quality, but also became cheaper and more accessible. Along with it came new music techniques such as looping and layering sounds. This encouraged more producers and rappers to join the industry and share their craft.
And some artists use the music genre as an opportunity to share deeper topics. One prime example of this comes from Grandmaster Flash in the Furious 5. In 1976, DJ Grandmaster Flash organized the group with 5 other rappers, Melly Mel, Kid Creole, Keef Cowboy, Scorpio, and Raheem. In 1982, they would produce a song called The Message, which unveiled the harsh realities of living in a struggling, low-income community.
Eventually, sampling and drum machine were slowly becoming preferred choice for many rap producers. Eventually, it strayed away from hip-hop original funk and soul influence and turned into a new era of hip-hop called new school hip-hop. Different types of rap began to expand into their own subgenres, and new rappers began to replace the old. You may be a fan of many artists that have entered the industry during this era.
And with that said, this has been your rundown of hip-hop history. Thank you for tuning in.
You guys ready for something a little bit more energetic, a little bit upbeat? You guys ready? Thank you so much for answering. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Performing Runaway. Please welcome Nasir!
Hey everyone, I'm Lauren Jackson and I'm your correspondent with The Vibe today. I am here with Nasir Griffin, who is a media studies and production major who performed his song Runaway at BSU's open mic night. Hi Nasir, how are you today?
Hello, I'm doing good. I'm good.
Perfect. So as I said before, you performed your song Runaway. So what inspired you to make your song? What is it about for you?
So basically the song Runaway is basically about a person that you're trying to get back, like, you know, with like boyfriend-girlfriend relationship type things. And it's basically like they're running away from you and you're trying to do every single thing, but it's like you're pushing them away, but at the same time, you're still trying to chase them. That's why it's called Runaway. The inspiration came from the 80s era, because as we were trying to figure out like what type of genre we wanted to do, I was like, okay, we should make it like 80s, because I have this thing, I'm like a nostalgic person, so I have this thing where I'm obsessed with like all the old like music and things like that, like old soul.
Nice.
So that's what the inspiration for the song came.
Nice. We love an old soul kind of vibe, you know, something to dance to, pour your heart out with. Love
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
So what made you choose to perform Runaway for this specific open mic night with the Black Student Union?
So the reason why I performed Runaway for that one is because that is the one that we have to keep pushing out. Like I have other songs that are made and are mixed and ready to be released, but that one was something special. Like when we heard it and we made it in the studio, we were like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like it was just amazing. And I performed it at other few places too, but that one was the one that I had fun with. You know, I was moving around, like I had a lot of fun performing. So, and I'm trying to like push it out. I always try to push Runaway out on my TikTok and Instagram. So that's why I wanted to choose that one for open mic night, because I knew it was going to be something special.
Right. So is this a part of an overall EP? Is this just a single right now? What's the game plan for pushing Runaway for future listeners, for your audience? What is it?
So I can't really say too much right now, but
Gosh.
I can tell you that Runaway is definitely going to be a single for the future listeners. That's the one we're really trying to get out, like we're pushing. So that one is just a single, but as far as anything else, I can't say no. So.
You heard it here first, guys. So a little secret for you.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
what is your favorite part of making music for you? What inspires you the most? Is it experiences that you've had, stories you read? What is it?
I think it comes from experiences that I've had. Like while writing the Runaway song, it was me and my producers who wrote it. Like we wrote it the day of, recorded it the day of, and released a little bit of it the day of. So it really just came from my own experiences. Like I've had experiences when I was younger, or being inspired by other people's experiences to write about and make like a character. So the song is like really like a conceptual song. Like anybody can relate to it. So most of the music that I write is like from my own experiences or what other people might have gone through, and if I put them in my shoes, and that's just how it goes.
Nice. And what did it mean to perform a song like that you feel so passionate about, that you're really trying to push out at an event like something for the Black Student Union here at Temple University?
What did it mean? I feel like it meant like it was amazing to perform it. So I chose that one because that's something new. That's something different. Because most performers, they would rather stick to one genre. And this one is more like pop. And like I never thought about doing pop before, because I was always raised on like the old music, like, for example, like Drake or Kanye or, Michael Jackson. So we wanted to, change that whole genre up. And I feel like it meant something that was really special because of the crowd's reaction to it. It's not really like a Black History Month song, of course, but I feel like with an audience like that and a stage like that, the song would be impactful to a lot of people.
Nice. So you said something interesting about pop being the new genre for you to explore. What are the typical genres that you like to include in your music, and what are some other genres you think you might want to explore for future songs?
Okay, so other than pop, well, pop is number one, of course. I would say pop, R&B, hip hop, and for future references, I have a very versatile music taste, so I would say anything that has like synths or chords, like something that makes you think of like a movie or something. Like
you really are going for that old 80s vibe. The moment you said synth, I'm like, oh, okay. I hear you.
Yes, I know. Yeah, so you get me. So that's why most of the tracks that I'm, that you will be hearing in the future will sound like very cinematic, like kind of like The Weeknd inspired. How it's cinematic. So.
Okay, a little like Blinding Lights type moment. All right, I see. Perfect. So for future songs that you plan to release, what is your typical inspiration for writing, or how do you like to express yourselves in your songs? Is it through stories? Is it through a message that you want to get to your listener? What do you find most inspirational?
I would say it would be through story, because how I started writing songs was when I was younger. I used to write fictional stories, like about anything. I don't know how my mind was just, I was a kid, so I feel like the message of my songs will be impacted through the story. Because I'm a storyteller, so I love telling stories, whether it's a joke or like something that happened to me that was bad. Like, it's all about the storytelling. So that's where it really comes from.
Nice. And lastly, what is your favorite part of making music?
Oh man, my favorite part of making music. Wow, that's good. I would say I like the writing, but I also love the producing that goes behind it. Because anytime when we're making this song, I'm right there, like listening, like or watching the producers work or add different things. So I think the producing is one of my favorite parts because you get to hear like demo recordings for other artists and how it turned out to be the real song. So
Absolutely.
when it all comes together, it's like amazing. So much I wanted to say, but I can't say a lot.
That's fine. Keep us in suspense. We'll be here waiting. Thank you so much, Nasir, for being with us today. And lastly, you said you're trying to push Runaway. Is it currently out? Can you tell the people where to listen to this song or other songs? Give them all the details.
I will. So Runaway is not out yet, but I can say that we have a second version. There's a second version. Yeah, there's a second version. The one that you guys heard at the show was like the demo version with like less synths, but this one is more. So I have no say right now of when we're going to release it, but I can tell you that it's definitely being mixed and mastered and engineered. So everything has been sent over to the engineer. So they should be putting the vocals and stuff together right now. But I have the second version, so I can't really, give it out just yet.
Nice. Well, tell the people where to find you on social media, where they can possibly listen to other music you might have. Let them know.
Yes. So you guys can follow me on Instagram at NVHSIR. And as far as my music, it's on my SoundCloud at NVHSIR and my YouTube channel, which is NVHSIR. And yes, that's where you can find my music until Runaway comes out.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Nasir, for being with us today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Here's the vibe with Long Tail.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nasir, and I just want to make a special announcement that Runaway is out now on streaming platforms. Go stream it on Spotify and Apple Music. Thank you to all the producers and everyone who wanted to hear the song. I'm so glad that it's finally out. We live, baby. We live.
You're
This has been such an amazing event.
Yeah, we would like to give a special thanks to Black Student Union for collabing with us tonight and for hosting Open Mic Night.
And we'd like to thank you for joining us. We hope to see you again soon. See ya.